CoolPika here, and welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. In the last part, we sent the flute boy off, and we may or may not have set his remains on fire. Yeah, and in this part, we are going to be continuing our adventure and possibly tackling the third dungeon. But before that, though, there is actually something I want to do in Kakariko Village first beforehand. I usually don't do this till later, but to be honest, actually, I just figured it might be cool to do this now, considering the next dungeon we're going up to, we are going to be needing some magic for what's coming up. So I figured this could be good to have now rather than later. So, now that we have our hammer, we pretty much get access to this place. What we want to do is go over here and we find kind of an altar here. So what you want to do is spray our magic powder here, and just from doing that... Hey! Blast you from waking me from my deep, dark sleep! I mean, thanks a lot, sir! But now I will get my revenge on you! Get ready for it! Is that okay with you, sir? Ha! I laugh at your misfortune. Now your magic power will drop by 1/2! Congratulations! Now, do your best, even though I'm sure it won't be enough. Have a nice day. See you. I'm pretty sure the bat's like pretty bipolar, if I'm being honest, because I'm getting mixed messages with the guy. At first, back then, I had no idea whether or not this was a good scene or not, because I was kind of thinking of it like, oh, my bar got reduced by 1/2, but really, it just means magic gets consumed by 1/2 of what you used to, so that's actually a really good scene so don't let yourself be misled otherwise. I understand how that could look confusing, but it's actually a really good scene, because it actually costs less magic now than it did before, so what you're actually getting is actually a really good scene from this guy. Actually, I remember this tree in particular. This used to drop 5 rupees, but I think after getting the Master Sword and going into the Dark World, I think... Yeah, it's bees. Oh no, we gotta go. Okay, yeah, this changes. I forgot, I don't think I ever showed this one off, but yeah, I'm getting away from these guys. No, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Stay away from me! So anyways, how we're gonna get to that other side of the Dark World, since we can't really access so how we're gonna get to the woods in the Dark World, we can't really access the village from that way, because it's blocked off by a stone we can't lift, which is the Dark Stone, so we can't really go any... I keep forgetting to turn off the notifications when I'm recording. I swear, I keep doing this. I don't even know if the mic's picking it up, but that's kind of annoying hearing it all the time while recording. Because I honestly want to focus on the game right now, because like I am in the Zelda fixation right now. Like right now, I'm playing this game simultaneously while playing Echoes of Wisdom, which is actually honestly kind of a funny timing, because Echoes of Wisdom, as you can see that there's a lot of the map is like, again, Echoes of Wisdom, the map is heavily inspired by Link to the Past. Or, again, it's one of those games that are just really inspired by A Link to the Past in general, which Echoes of Wisdom is just one of those games, by an instance, where I say it's one of those games that is heavily influenced by A Link to the Past. And it's not a bad thing, because like a lot of good games are like have been really influenced by A Link to the Past, and it like really shows. And so far, from what I've been playing, it's like it's been really fun. Like, Echoes of Wisdom was like really good. And to be honest, I say it's like I think I really like how it's going. It's like a really good premise of like the old and new mixing together. It's like, it's got the right idea of what I'm wanting going forward. Like, just like that perfect middle ground of like the open world exploration and storytelling. I feel like what they did with Echoes of Wisdom worked really well, and I hope they can take notes from this and work with something like this in the next 3D title, whatever that ends up being. I don't know what that'll end up being, but I'm honestly excited for what that future holds. Because like I'm excited. I'm excited to see what a new Hyrule will look like and all that. So it's promising. I think the future's like really promising. Not to say that I think Tears of the Kingdom of Breath of the Wild is bad, mind you. I just think that okay, I feel like I think we're gonna get something even better around the corner. There's another talking tree here. I want to see. You got anything nice to say, or are you just being a dick? Okay, you're just a dick. I'm just gonna leave you alone. So yeah, there's actually two places we can actually go. We could either go into the village, where the fourth dungeon is, and we can access that pretty easily, or we could also go into this forest here, where our other dungeon is. But personally, since I'm doing this in numerical order, like I said before, we are going to be going into the forest here. Okay, anyways, with this being said, welcome to the Skull Woods. Perfect timing, considering that these are not being recorded in October. Yeah, big surprise here. We're actually recording these in present time. Present day. Present time. Yeah! If you're able to get that obscure reference, then good on you. But, yeah. Okay, apparently I got the name of this wrong. It's actually called the Skull Forest and not the Duck's Forest. For some reason, I thought it was called the Duck's Forest for some reason, but really, it's actually called the Skull Forest, which actually is pretty fitting because you see a lot of skulls right here, and this was placed really well. And honestly, believe it or not, this is actually we've actually heard this soundtrack before, actually, because we've actually heard this back in Death Mountain in the Dark World. That's actually the song you first hear when Enter the Dark World as a human, actually. So this song also plays here, which is really cool. And I'll tell you this, like, I love this song. I think it's probably one of my favorite Dark World songs. I'll just tell you this, like, also the remixes I've heard for this song is like, they're also like absolute bangers. Like, the one in Smash Bros. Brawl, I really like. The one in the one in Smash Bros. Brawl I really like. The one in Link Between Worlds I really like. There's also a few good covers in Four Swords Adventures I really like. Like, there's just really good covers of this soundtrack in particular. I just really love it, and this is like my personal favorite. Like, I could listen to a bunch of these on end without end. It's like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I honestly don't know what cover I'm gonna be using for like the end screen by the end of this video, because like I've used different. Because, like, up to this point, I've used, like, different ends. Oh, wait, oh, this actually just takes us out here. So the left side is kind of just a dead end. So I guess this takes us to where the logger house is, and yeah, that's just a shop. Okay, that route's just a dead end. So we don't really want to go this way, but I will explore this place in full, but I just don't want to go there just yet. Okay, so we don't want to enter from the left entrance, so... Well, I think what should be known about the Skull Forest is... going through this for your first time, I'll be honest, if this is like your first time playing this, I will admit, it can be pretty easy to get lost. So, what I'm hoping for in this place, at least when going through the Skull Forest, my hope is I'm able to, like, easily navigate this place for you, because, this could be hard to keep track of for a first time playing through this. Because I'll admit, I think I've gotten, like, a little bit lost a few times, because, this dungeon is gonna be like the Desert Palace, where it's a dungeon with multiple entrances and separate buildings. Except this time, unlike the Desert Palace, it's not just two halves of a palace. It's multiple entrances and different layers. So there's a little bit more depth to this one compared to the Desert Palace. So here's how we typically start off. Typically, I think it's this hole we want to start in. Actually, no, I don't think it was this hole. Actually, no, I don't think it was this hole I want to start in. But there was someone else. But there was somewhere else I did want to start in, actually. There was somewhere else I actually did want to start at. But, because, there was something beyond that door, and we can't really access it anywhere else. Actually, just to get these, Gibdos out of the way, I'm just gonna use the Bombos just to get rid of them real quick, because, they can be kind of annoying to... Okay, I did not mean to do that twice! I mean, it consumes less magic now, but I don't want to waste magic here. Oh yeah, Wall Masters! Yeah, we know how much we hate them. If we encounter them, they're just gonna take you back to the entrance. Although in this case, since we're in this area, they'll just take us back there, so... Not a big deal, I guess, at least from that angle, but... They are really annoying, but you really want to watch out for them. Because if you let your guard down, that would really suck. Anyways, we got the dungeon map, so we're already doing good there, but, what I really want to do is cover every angle of this dungeon, so I want to head out real quick. Okay, no, it was actually this hole we wanted to go down to, because, this was actually what was blocked off from the left side, actually, believe it or not. I've actually wanted to enter from this way first, but I forgot, but I got the left and right entrance holes mixed up, so I apologize on this. So I recommend entering from this one first, so it's like you're covering all your layers of this dungeon. Because there's important stuff here in this dungeon as well, so the plan is for this dungeon is like try my best to navigate this so you have a good route path, or at least a good recommended route path for this dungeon, because again, I say this can be hard to navigate for your first time, because the reason I came here is because you can get a compass so you know where the boss room is. So that's important. So we already got our essential items already. So that's like really good. And oh god. Oh, can we... Not the pit. Of course, of all things I had to die to is a pit of all things. That's kind of stupid. Okay, there's two ways we can go. I'm gonna go up north real quick, because, there's a room up there. Yeah, it's a dead end right now, but I wanna go up there real quick. Can I stop falling? Please? Thank you. Yeah, I wanna go up. I wanna go up there. Because I think up here, let's see, what is up here? Okay, a bunch of Gibdos, and there's a key up there as well. And you bet that I really want to get what's over there. And I'm just gonna make quick work again by using the bombos, so that's really comes in handy. And haha! Ah, sucker! Try and get me! I think before using that key, though, I want to see where that goes to. Okay, that's a room that we've already evidently been to, so... I think that room just comes full circle, so... We already... So, the way I recommend it is take that left hole first, so that way we can get the... So you can just get the compass and the map in one fell swoop. That's honestly the way I would do it. Then from there, I would honestly go... The next thing I would do is go from here. I'm sure this seems familiar because this was something we had to do for the thieves, for that thieves hideout, because we went down this hole to get that guy's piece of heart. But now we're doing this for dungeons. So it's like a parallel for something optional. It's become important for something important later on. You never thought these little things would become so important later on, and yet they do. Pretty nifty, huh? Oh wait, actually, I don't think we can do this yet. Oh no, we can't do this yet. No, we don't have the big key. So that's actually the last thing we gotta do. We're gonna have to actually backtrack here later before we can actually get that. I honestly forgot about that part. Yeah, so much for me trying to be like a good guide here, because like I'm trying to show you like how to like properly navigate this place, and yet I'm kind of getting like a step ahead of things here. So really, we really want to come down here next. Okay, again, I just want to make quick work of the Gyarados just by setting everything on fire. Bye. Get lost. Get lost. Okay. So the next step here is I want to get into that room, but again, watch out for the wall masters, because it would really suck if you were to get grabbed by it. Yeah, this is gonna be really hard for me since I have my volume down slightly low on my TV just so sound doesn't like echo into my mic, because I don't want the audio to like echo onto my audio, because like the video will echo if I did that. So I just didn't. What the heck? I wasn't even near you, dude. Okay, well, let's try this again. Okay, doing this again. There, out of the way. Okay, go, get. Alright. Oh, I fell right into the trap again. This is gonna be annoying. Okay, no, again. Everyone, burn. Okay, that's good. Oh, we get a big decanter here as well. So, okay, it doesn't matter if you kill the wall master or not, it'll just respawn, so killing it doesn't really make a difference here. So, I mean, you do delay it slightly, but it really doesn't make a difference. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I did kill it, but killing the wall masters does not get rid of it for good in the room. It only delays it a bit. Okay, I'm just gonna blow everyone up. So, everyone burn. Oh, yes. The medallions come really in handy when I want to make quick work with somebody. And it does. And with that, we get the big key, so now I can get that very important item. So, yeah, this is what we're actually supposed to do. We're supposed to come in here, get the master key here, then go back and go back to that room. Okay, yeah, ignore what I did earlier, and of course I die. Of course I run out of fairies near the end. That seems really typical of me. Okay, now we can actually go back into this hole here and actually do what I was meaning to do the last time. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, right, I forgot. I gotta hit that floor tile right there. Can you go? Please? There you go. Thank you. There you go. Okay, yeah, hit the floor tile there, then we can open, then we can pull this switch and blow this wall up. And just from blowing this wall out, oh, mini Moldorms. Yeah, I don't like you. I don't like your big brother or your papa. I don't like your dad. It left a bad taste in my mouth. But what I do like though is the fire rod. Now we can just set stuff on fire now. We don't need a lamp anymore because we got a fire rod that can also just shoot fire from a long range. Now this is a lot more handier than a lamp. So, and you're gonna bet we're gonna need this later on down the line. And well, it's actually gonna be really important too for this dungeon too, but oh man, this one's also pretty good. Better than, but it's already, this is an upgrade from the lamp. So, congratulations. We've graduated from lamp to fire rod. Because look at that range. If you need to light torches, fire rod can do that from a long range. But not only just that, you can also set stuff on fire too. Like set enemies on fire too. So there's that. Like so. So doing that from a long range. So now that's something we can do. There's something over there as well, but we can't really do anything from that direction, so we're gonna have to like enter from a hole. Yeah, we're gonna have to like go the other way around. Alright, so that's like the next. We can go into however, we can go over there and do something over there, which is like the main part of the dungeon. But however, there is something I want to do first. Because I want to make sure I'm doing everything, because I did say I was going to do everything in the dungeon. So the next step I want to do is go in this hole, because we can access everything down here. There we go. Okay, we got multiple holes right here, so this one... Stop! I don't like dying. The only problem is I don't have a... Oh! There is a key. Never mind. Okay, this room doesn't... Actually... This room actually doesn't serve much of a purpose, actually, but... Oh, wait! There's a fairy there! Oh, come... No, I actually need you! Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here! No! Oh, my fairy! My fairy! My fairy! That ain't fair! That ain't fair at all! Ah! But yeah, that room's honestly completely optional, I guess. But that's what every room does. But honestly, once you know where everything's at, it's like, it gets pretty easy to navigate. So it's not really hard. But now that's done, the only thing that's left to do is head up here and pretty much use the fire rod and open the way forward. Okay, anyways, with that being said, this is pretty much a good stopping point for now, for the time being. And in the next part, we'll continue to the main portion of this dungeon. And with that being said, I will see you all next time. CoolPika out.